that about the bank statement, PF, and all this concern. Notice period is again like no, that is a one thing which you want the clarity on this matter. तो आपके पास ये list of doubts हैं, okay? आपके पास questions and answer sheet है, that you have the question answer sheet and that all answers which are very, it's a precise, very correct. Sorry, actually, Zoom was crashed. Application was got crashed. So this reason I was disconnected. Fine. So I was informing that hiring कैसे होता है organization में, what is the process and how the opening comes to the organization and how you people get hired. Exactly कैसे होता है? I'm just informing you with one scenario. एक scenario के साथ मैं आपको inform कर रहा हूँ, right? So I'm setting my examples in this case. Let it be like I am working in organization. Let it आप इस तरह से इसको understand करो. Just understand this way that I'm working in organization as a desktop support engineer L2 position, right? I'm working in a company since last 1.8 years. Okay, let it be I'm working in Wipro Infotech and the client side is it's a Genpact. Genpact में मैं काम कर रहा हूँ as a desktop engineer L2 position under the payroll of Wipro Infotech. Okay, so this way, like I'm just creating one examples for you to make you understand that how you people get hired. कैसे आपको की hiring होती. Okay, so I'm working 1.5 years in a company Genpact under the payroll of Wipro Infotech. Okay, now I have decided to resign to look for the other opportunity, better opportunity. अब मैंने decide किया है कि मुझे resignation देना है to look for the other opportunities, better opportunities. Exactly क्या है कि आप how you take the decision when you get aware, जब आपको ये understanding होती है that your value is high, right, and you are not finding something good in your current job. So this way, like now you take a decision that I should switch to the other job, like now to other I should go to the that next level job with a good package, high, okay, और मुझे एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलनी. So this is the way you take decision. So that I decided to resign. I have given resignation to the manager. Manager accepted the resignation. Manager ने accept किया resignation को. अब मैनेजर जो है, the Wipro manager ने accept किया resignation को. Now Wipro manager will forward this resignation mail, acceptance mail to the Wipro HR. Wipro HR को मेल करेगा Wipro manager, that my reporting manager, जिसको मैंने resignation भेजा है. So Wipro, the manager has accepted the resignation and forwarded the same to the HR of Wipro. And in that mail, the manager, reporting manager, has उसने क्या उसमें recommends किया है, उसमें क्या request किया है, that we want the this we want that fresh hiring to this position with the same knowledge level person, with the same academic qualified person, academic and knowledge level person with the experience, right? मुझे इसका एक replacement चाहिए. I want the replacement of Ganesh Murthy. So reporting technique, that my reporting manager requested to the Wipro HR that we want the replacement of this person. अब वो Wipro manager ने क्या किया, Wipro HR ने क्या किया, so Wipro HRs, let it be कि that Wipro HR coordinated to the eVision, right, placement team, or Wipro HR that they got your updated resume to the other, whether it's through the eVision platform or through other platform. Wipro HR has received few resume, right? So that Wipro HR shortlisted those resume, उसको उसने shortlist किया. So let it be आपके resume को उसने shortlist किया. So Aditya, his resume got shortlisted. Arvind, his resume got shortlisted. तो इस तरह से Bhushan Patil, his resume got shortlisted. Means Wipro HR has shortlisted 3-4 resume, and that is you all, right? आप में से 3-4 लोगों का उसने resume shortlist किया with the same knowledge level and experience what which are mentioned in a resume. तो यहाँ पे resume shortlist हुआ. After the resume shortlisting, HR will connect you on call. So that is the first screening interview that will happen. वो पहला screening interview होगा. And that basis of the guidance, basis of that counseling advice, that what we are doing it at this time, what I'm like now, what you are engaged to this time, you qualified the first round of interviews. मतलब आप पहले round को qualify कर गए. So the HR Wipro shortlisted 5 resume for one opening. In 5 resume, HR called up to all 5 people. In that, HR has shortlisted 3 person to the next round of interviews. So 5 में से 3 लोगों का जो है screening interviews qualify हुआ. And now 3 person that their resume got forwarded to, उनका resume forward हुआ to the technical manager of Wipro. Okay. Now, technical manager has conducted the interviews round. First is the virtual, second is a face-to-face. In this 2 round, the Wipro technical manager has shortlisted finally 2 person, and a grade, and the basis of the grade, that 1 person got a confirmation mail. एक person के पास confirmation आ गया. Let it be Aditya, he got final confirmation that congratulations, Aditya, you are selected for this desktop engineer L2 position in Genpact. Okay, ये mail आ गया. उसके बाद जो है मेल आने के बाद that HR will ask the it's Aditya to accept the mail, accept the mail and write the confirmation, that is acknowledgement that this is my joining date. वो accept करने के बाद joining confirmation भेजे. So that is a tentative of 3 days or 4 days, 5 days of time that Aditya has to write that, okay, I'm accepting this mail with the thanking notes, and उसको वहां पे update of joining आप confirm करना है. And in that mail itself, Aditya has to upload all the documents. सारे document को उसको upload करना पड़ेगा. So that is an academic, the employment. So employment, which are mentioned in Aditya resume, that company name eVision Technolab Private Limited. So offer letter, salary slip, relieving letter, experience letter, everything that is employment documents, as well as the academic and the personal. All the document Aditya has to upload to the company portal or share to the company, to the mail it. या तो upload करना है उनके portal पे या तो share करना है. So this is this. Now it's done. Now, once the HR will receive all set of documents, HR will share the offer letter to Aditya. Offer letter भेजेगा. And with along with the offer letters, other documents will also comes to the Aditya mail, right? वो भी उसके साथ attachment में आएगा. That is a PF documents, ESI document, gratuity documents, background verification document, means that Aditya will receive the 4 to 5 form actually. Different type of, that is a form, soft copy. And that every form, Aditya has to fill up. And again, Aditya will send this all mail. ये सारे mails को उसको भेजना है. Once the HR will receive that all documents from Aditya, that all set of documents from Aditya, HR will go in a process of onboarding. उसको onboarding का process मतलब Aditya will receive the welcome mail from the Wipro. उसके बाद welcome mail आएगा, right? ये पूरा mail correspondence चल रहा है. There's that is all type of mail correspondence is there in a process. So Aditya will receive one welcome mail from the HR of Wipro. So in that mail, it's written that this day, dear Aditya, you are welcome to the organization, and this is your boarding date. On boarding date, you have to be present along with your one government proof, ID card, and all set of documents, soft copy. आपको लेके जाना hard copy. With the hard copy documents and ID card, Aditya has to present to the organization. So that is an onboarding date. So this actually happened. Now Aditya reached to the organizations and attended the induction program, the HR induction program. That is the onboarding date to the Aditya. The manager who onboarded to this, that Aditya, that manager will introduce to Aditya to the reporting manager. वहाँ reporting manager से जो technical manager से उसका introduction होगा. Now the technical manager will get introduced to Aditya, and that manager will introduce Aditya to all other team members. सबके साथ उसका introduction होगा. Manager will उसको जो है assign the desk to the Aditya, that this is your desk, right? Manager will introduce Aditya to that person, means वो मेरे साथ introduction उसका करवाएगा. That Ganesh, he is that is joining. He got final confirmation. He is onboarded in your position. Now, what you have to do, you just given a hands-on and hand over to this person, means assign all the tasks, assign all the work to them, hand over all the tasks to him. अब वो जो है Aditya, he is in my guidance and supervision. What in my notice period duration, which are rest, in that duration, जो मेरा rest duration बचा हुआ है, in this duration, I have to give a hands-on and handovers to the Aditya finally. Okay. So just understand that I have actually worked in 1.8 years to the organization. In all situation, I have worked to the organization. All situation means what? कोई भी पर्सन यदि किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम कर रहा है, if someone is working in organizations, so the person faced like a lot of challenges, lot of like that issues in during that period. बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं काम करते हुए, right? Because it's not like the basis of your need and basis of your wishes you get in a uh, like all type of favors to the management and the managers. ऐसा नहीं कि आपके आपके नीड के बेस पे आपके विशेष के बेस पे आपको फेवर मिलते हैं. You will only have the 8 to 10 days of leave, that is sick leave. आपको कितना लीव मिलता है पूरे साल में? The total how many leave you take it, that is 8 to 10 maximum in this starting date. There is no extra leave. अब वो आपको 8 to 10 लीव के जो मिलता है, that you can take it, right? इसके अलावा लीव नहीं मिलता. So company will not allow you to take a leave until unless something very emergency there in your, until unless very some like some very emergency, right? जब तक कोई emergency ना हो. And during the emergency also, that company will not allow you to take the longer leave. Okay, that one also get considered like some lesser. ये एक तो ये situation है. And now to save this all leave, even like now you suppose you are in a fever of 100, 100, 200, 3, and that, in this case also you have to you reach organization. आपको इस कंडीशन में भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जाना पड़ेगा. Because that you want to save your leave for the critical time. आप जो आपको लीव ग्रांट किया गया है, that duration of 10 days, that you want to save those leave in a very critical time, in a very emergency time. तो आपको उस सिचुएशन में भी ऑफिस जाना पड़ेगा. फॉर ऑल द रीजंस, फॉर आपको लीव अलाउड नहीं. सो दिस इज समथिंग. तो बहुत सारी सिचुएशन को मैं जो है फेस किया गया है, that I have faced lot of situations, lot of issues, and even though like now I work continuously to the organizations to 1.8 years, and this way I got promoted as a senior, like no senior position, admin position. मैं एक एडमिन पोजीशन को मैंने एक्वायर की, basis of my performance, basis of my like that consistent hard work, committed work, discipline, punctuality, I got promoted to the next level. And that Aditya, he qualified, and he qualified to this position, he acquired to this position. उसने उस पोजीशन को स्मार्टली क्वालिफाई किया, बेसिस ऑफ द काउंसलिंग, बेसिस ऑफ दैट गाइडेंस, स्मार्टली क्वालिफाई किया. He has not worked a single day to organizations. He doesn't know like no what is a job kaise hota hai, because he is a completely fresher and sitting the home location this time. So my dear, this is the way you will get hired to the organization. इस तरह से आपकी hiring होती है organization. ऐसे ही hiring होती है. You don't take it this way that in any project like no some like no openings are there, 10, 15, 20 openings are there, and this is the way that company would ask like that is they take your resume and they will connect to Sati ma'am, and Sati ma'am will forward all 20, 30, 40 resume, and this way you will get hired to one project. It's not like this one to one, like no you will be hired to the organization. एक एक करके आपकी hiring होगी. So you will replace to someone who has genuinely worked to the organization 1 years, 1.5 years, 2 years. Just take it this way. That's the reason in the first day itself, I requested you, I informed to you that you have to be handled like this. आपको अपने आप को ऐसे handle करना है, as an experienced person. Let me show you that. You got to know like now how you will be hired in organization, कैसे आपकी hiring होगी, आपको मालूम चल गया? हेलो?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
That is 90% you at your home location. And that in the first day, it was clear that what the difference is there, those who at home location, those who at job location. उसमें भी differences. Even like now both are in a freezer state. But दोनों की sincerity, seriousness, accountability में differences है. Undoubtedly differences है. But you have to be changed actually. The first day that I had informs to you that आपको जो information दी गई थी, that I'm just showing you again, that is the same image. Had informs to you certain things about the IT industry, that you will be hired in a managed service and support division of IT. इसमें आपकी hiring होगी, and on-site job and off-site job. That male person who will be hired in on-site job, like now all desktop support engineer, technical support, IT service engineer, in all this profile you will be hired in an on-site job. On-site का मतलब है you have to go to the user desk, whether user is available to the same its flow or the same building, same premises, or that in the same campus to other building, or that. Okay, so this is the way that you have to go to the user desk to handle the user problem. Offsite में क्या होता है that you all remain there in your seat. Once you reach to the organization, you always be there in your seat. आप हमेशा अपनी सीट पे रहते हैं. You take everything remotely. आप सारे solutions को remotely handle करते हैं. So remote offsite job में basically service desk profile, remote support engineers profile, technical help desk profile, help, right? ये सारे jobs होते हैं इसमें. बेसिकली इसमें जो है 70% टेक्निकल होता है, 30% दैट इट्स ऑपरेशनल, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एंड मैनेजमेंट वर्क होता है, बिकॉज यूजर कोऑर्डिनेशन है, इंजीनियर्स कोऑर्डिनेशन है, मैनेजर कोऑर्डिनेशन है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव वर्क है. एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव मीन्स दैट इज यू चेक, यू अंडरस्टैंड लाइक नो व्हाट इंजीनियर्स दे आर डूइंग, उनको आप कंट्रोल करते हो, इंजीनियर्स को आप हैंडल करते हो, राइट? यू कोऑर्डिनेट टू द इंजीनियर्स व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, how they are doing it. So you should be like the smarter than those who in a on-site job. You have to be more responsible, more accountable in this position. इस position में आपको ज़्यादा accountable and responsible होना होगा. You basically engage to multitasking job in off-site job. Off-site job में basically multitasking job होता है. It's not like that you only take the information and assign the engineers to that particular job. It's not like this. कि आपने user से एक information ले लिया, you log the case and you assign the engineers. No, you engage to end all the all the task, right? Multitasking job होता है, but server engineer, system admin, cloud engineer, security engineer, they do not work on every day. They do not work for every cases, right? So mostly like in futures, in the next level job, you would be engaged completely in off-site job. In that off-site job, you just take a note that you'd be engaged to multitasking job. बहुत तरह के जॉब में आप engaged होते हैं, not only the technical, that you'd be engaged to the IT operational, IT administration and management. ये सारी चीजें आती हैं उसमें. Okay. That I had informs to you like now that is how you move from the desktop position, that stage 1 to stage 3, कैसे आप मूव कर सकते हैं ये मैंने आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था, that how you can move strategically यहाँ पे स्ट्रैटेजी काम आएगा. यहाँ पे आपका इंटेंशन बहुत क्लियर होना चाहिए, क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए कि वेयर आई हैव टू बी इन नेक्स्ट 1 years, मुझे 1 साल में कहाँ जाना है, राइट? तो आपको एक यहाँ पे स्ट्रैटेजिकली, सिंसियरली, सीरियसली आपको वर्कआउट करना पड़ेगा, एंड देन यू विल एबल टू मूव फ्रॉम that is an entry level support job to the next third level job, क्योंकि ओके ये आप कर सकते हैं नेक्स्ट 1 years में, मैंने आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था. Because post or like see that you will not get an actual understanding in outside, आपको ये outside understanding नहीं मिलेगा. Okay, so it's good like now that you to be clear on this part. आप इस चीज में क्लियर हो जाओ, ये ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा आपके लिए. I had given on examples also. Suppose you in the next 1 year, suppose you apply for the job and you got an offer around 4.5 lakhs, and that company offered to you as a senior support engineer. And in other offer, the company, they are taking you as a server engineer, as a cloud associate engineer, and that in that offers the package is only 3.8. So there is a 60,000 of difference is there. In a senior support engineer, that 4.5 package is there, and here the 3.8 package is there. So which is the best choice for you? उसमें कुछ लोगों ने ये बोला था. Some people they have said like no, that it's a good to accept the offer of 3.8 as a cloud associate engineer, because here that quality of job is a different, and that job will help you to pursue the cloud infra job, and फिर उसमें growth fast होता है, because that is a growth oriented. उसमें ज्यादा मतलब faster growth है. Okay, so ये चीजें बताई, कुछ लोगों ने inform किया था. Some people they have said like this. So this is advisable. See, money matters, but the point is, if you sacrifice with this, then you always be sound. मतलब आप sound होंगे आप. Once you switch your positions to the cloud, that is a IT infrastructure. यदि आप IT infrastructures में switch कर जाते हो, तो आपके लिए बेहतर होगा. Because that is that quality of work will be very different. You will be totally engaged to the service call related to the server, that data centers, right? Servers, all the server application and operating systems, उसके maintenance में आपका work होगा. So that is a growth is very high there in that profile. Okay. See, just see that core skill required to all the jobs. So it's not easy, right? It's not easy. You have done in a 45 days duration, whatever you have done it. So in this way, you will get in a first job in first job also, it's very challenging for you. No doubt here you may get a support from your team, from your seniors. Okay, वहां support मिल जाता है. But the next level job in a infrastructure support, there is no support at all. You will have to handle everything independently. वहां पे आपको अपने organization में independently सबको handle करना है. Not only the technical part, you have to handle like no, that is a that designing cloud को, आपको cloud infra को या आपको design करना है, manage करना है. So that technical part and that other than the technical, like the vendors के साथ भी आपको खुद handle करना हो. That you have to handle the vendors. The vendor management भी बहुत important है वहां पे. You have to be coordinate to the different management levels so that your correspondence is also very sound. आप में आपका जो communication, written communication है, mailing communication, that should be very strong. वो भी अच्छी होनी चाहिए. So that we will gradually get to know like this particulars once we enroll to this infrastructures job के लिए. Once you enroll yourself in a cloud Azure and DevOps or AWS and DevOps so enroll करोगे, so you'll get to know the technical and that is a management skill as well. दोनों चीजें आपको बताई जाएंगी. This is advisable for you that not only to be engaged in technical activity to your organizations, you have to engage to the other other things also in organizations. आपको वहां पे that leadership quality is very important. You have to engage like no, that is vendor coordination, which is a non-technical assignments, vendor coordination, asset management, service desk management. So there's all type of work you'll have to engage. I'm talking about especially to the desktop people or the IT support engineers, those who जो है सपोर्ट लेवल में जॉब करेंगे, डायरेक्टली जॉब करेंगे, यूजर साइड पे जॉब करेंगे, उनके लिए. बिकॉज दैट सर्विस डेस्क पीपल दे गेट टू नो ऑल दिस आइडियाज, उनको अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाते हैं. बिकॉज दैट हार्ड इन्फॉर्म्स टू यू दैट 30% उनका मैनेजमेंट वर्क होता है, ऑपरेशनल वर्क होता है, आईटी ऑपरेशन, आईटी मैनेजमेंट, आईटी सर्विसेज, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. सो दे गेट एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड क्लैरिटी टू दिस. तो सर्विस डेस्क से आपको क्लाउड में स्विच करने में इजी होता है बिकॉज दे एक्चुअली गेट टू नो ऑल दिस स्किल. बट सपोर्ट वालों को नहीं अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती. सो इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इटसेल्फ वी हैव टू बी एंगेज टू ऑल टाइप ऑफ टास्क. ओके, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Now just I'm informing about that as in some guidelines and tips in a first interview. Some आप कैसे आपको जो है how you have to be handle this all right in a interviews. तो ये कुछ certain guidelines हैं, tips हैं जो आपको follow करनी है. So kindly focus on screen and to understand like that is all the points carefully. See, in your resume, it is written that you are working, and it's written that you are working. उसमें लिखा हुआ till date you are working. अभी आप काम कर रहे हो वहाँ पे organization में. Okay. And mostly you are working, मतलब mostly means all you are working in day shift. आप सारे लोग day shift में काम कर रहे हैं 9 to 6 because you are working with a small organization. So that is a possibility is very high in a small organization that mostly you are in a day shift job. तो आप डे शिफ्ट जॉब में काम करो, 9 to 6 के फॉर्मेट में काम कर रहे हो, यू आर वर्किंग इन अ कंपनी. ओके, जस्ट टेक इट दिस वे. तो यदि आप जॉब कर रहे हो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, सो इन दिस ड्यूरेशन इटसेल्फ यू एक्सपेक्ट द इंटरव्यू कॉल्स. आपको इंटरव्यू कॉल्स इसी ड्यूरेशन में आएगा. सो मोस्टली जो है ये टाइम स्लॉट में आपके पास कॉल्स आने की संभावना ज्यादा है, क्योंकि ये टाइम स्लॉट में आप फ्री होते हैं. नॉट एग्जैक्टली यू आर फ्री, बट अब जैसे 10 बजे से पहले सपोज you start from like no you start from 7:30 or 8 a.m. If your reporting time is 9 a.m. in the morning in organization, यदि आपका 9 a.m. का रिपोर्टिंग है वहां पे, मतलब 9 a.m. का आपका पंच है, that entry है in organization, so you start 7:30 around, so 7:30 से 9 के बीच में तो that जो आपका you'd be like no that be there in a public transport, or there's a noise in the surrounding, so no one call to you in early morning. कोई भी आपको इस समय कॉल नहीं करे. So you may receive the interview call to the timing 10 a.m. मतलब 10 बजे के बाद ही आप अटेंड करते हैं. So 10 to 12 के बीच में आपके पास कॉल आए. So you there in, as per the resume you are currently working, so this is a time frame that you may expect the interview calls. 10 से 1 के बीच में. उसके बाद जो है 1 to 3 क्या होता है, the lunch time is there. So in a lunch time also, like no, that is a kind of mind understanding. So maybe the person is there in a canteen or something outside. So that time also that HR avoid to call. So that is the time is 3 to 5 के बीच में कॉल आ सकते हैं. और नाइट में जो है 8 PM to 10 PM और 11 PM के बीच में कॉल आ सकते हैं. क्योंकि before that maybe like no, you are going like from office to home, that maybe you would be आप होंगे it's a public transport or something, तो उस समय avoid करता है HR. So this is a time where ideally that is a right time for the HRs to contact you for the interviews. So ये time में कॉल आने की संभावना ज्यादा है. So यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है always keep your phone reachable during this hours. तो ये आपको अंडरस्टैंड करना है. दूसरा यहाँ पे क्या है कि stay interviews ready all the time. Yes, this is important. मतलब you have, why someone has contacted you, because that HR has received the resume from some sources, and in that the comment was in that information given, जो information दिया गया है, जो बताया गया है, that this person is looking a job and he can join immediately, ये inform किया गया. The Sati ma'am, Priya ma'am, in case they share your resume to the HR, to the organization HR, so what she informs to the HR, that this person is quite ready for the interviews. He's looking for a job. He's an immediate joiner. ये inform किया जाता है. So आप यदि ready नहीं रहोगे, so this will give an embarrassment to the Priya ma'am, to the eVision, and that, so ये important है. अब यहाँ पे क्या है कि जैसे eVision से आपको हमेशा अलर्ट आता है. You receive the alert from the eVision for that all type of things, right? That for classes, for the new session, or for anything, you get an alert message. But here there is no prior information. There is no आपके पास कोई भी update नहीं आता. You may not receive the prior notice before on HR screening call. Be mentally prepared and professionally at any time. Yes, professionally at any time. You have to be. अब आप resume के साथ you like no, you are not aware like no certain thing in your resume. Resume में जो चीजें लिखी हुई हैं, that you are not aware to that. HR pointed out something and that you are not aware to that. You said, sorry, ma'am, it's not clear. So how it's not clear? It's mentioned in your resume. How it's like no, how it is like no, you are not ready for the interviews. मतलब आप ready नहीं है. Someone say like no, that is your that asks you about your experience, and that you are not confident to say that you are an experienced person. You're not confident to speak like no about your organizations. आप कहाँ job कर रहे हो, कितने दिनों से job कर रहे हो, what is your job profile? You are not confident to this. So how this is something ये कैसा, मतलब इट्स वेरी इम्प्रॉपर, लेकिन ये तो सही नहीं है. The experience is mentioned in resume, so you have to be. तो आपको इन सारी चीजों पे ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. यहाँ लिखा हुआ, you may not receive the prior notice before HR screening calls. Yes, this is true that you will not receive any calls, any information. यहाँ पे देखिए, keep mobile on higher alert. Why I'm informing this particulars? Because 90%, 80%, 90% is you at your home location. Like now that 58 you are present. So I believe like now that 45 around you at your home location. Your village town, that your small city, that somewhere, wherever, जहाँ भी आप हैं, along in your family members, in your neighbors, in your with your friends, you don't know like no what is job होता क्या है आपको clear नहीं है. You applied for the job, that also not clear to you. You are looking a job and that you will join organization on urgent basis, this is also not clear to you. ये भी आपको clear नहीं है कि that once you qualified to the job, you'll have to onboard and you have to join organization. ये भी clear नहीं है because you're not serious to this matter. आप serious नहीं. That's what I'm saying. You have to keep your mobile phone higher alert. Yes, this is. देखो जो जॉब में जो लोग जॉब कर रहे होते हैं, that those who are in a job 9 to 6 time, और उनका मोबाइल फोन they always, you know, they keep their mobile phone all there in pockets. They keep their mobile phone always in their hands. Or suppose that one engineer who got a service call, यदि किसी के ऊपर सर्विस कॉल मिला है and that person working to the service call, तो वो मोबाइल फोन्स को भी वहां पे रखेगा ना. सो मोबाइल फोन्स को हमेशा वो कैरी कर रहा है. Those who there in organizations, he always carried to the mobile phone, always in a pocket somewhere, in a desk, something. वो रखा हुआ है. But at a home, like not to keep all the time mobile phone in a pockets or something, it's very difficult, like no, because you like no, it's not कि हमेशा मोबाइल फोन तो हम नहीं रखते हैं घर पे, हमेशा अलर्ट मोड में नहीं रहते हैं. वी डू नेवर बी अलर्ट इन ऑल टाइम. रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है इसकी. बट दैट you have to keep this thing in your mind that you are in a job, and this is the way you are looking, you will receive the interview call because you applied for the job change. तो आपके पास इंटरव्यू कॉल्स आएंगे, तो आपके मोबाइल फोन्स को हमेशा आपको अलर्ट में रखना है. रिंगर्स को हाई रखना है, मोबाइल को हमेशा चार्ज रखना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि लाइक द मोबाइल इज चार्ज 10%, 20% एंड ड्यूरिंग दिस इंटरव्यूज दैट इट्स स्विच्ड ऑफ. आपका मोबाइल फोन स्विच्ड ऑफ हो गया. सो दिस and you will speak to the Priya ma'am, will say like, no madam, that it's got switched off because of the battery is a poor. So there is no favor, like if it's switched off means you are disconnected to that. Now HR will not connect you the next time. Okay. मिसिंग यहाँ पे देखो, ये लाइन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपको ये ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. Missing the call may reduce to your opportunity. Yes. There is no like no huge opportunity in this market. ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत सारी opportunity इंडस्ट्री में, बहुत सारे openings है. It's not like this. So do not keep this thing in your mind that a lot of interviews will comes to you, calls will comes to you, and this way you'll filter out basis of your choice, basis of your wishes, and that is your requirements. You will attend the interviews. Not like this. You have to attend all the interviews. आप अपने विश के बेस पे, अपने चॉइस के बेस पे इंटरव्यू अटेंड नहीं कर सकते. Again, the same information, no prior alert from the HR. There is no message, no WhatsApp message, no scheduled time. So be prepared for the instant communication. हमेशा आपको रेडी रहना पड़ेगा very instant communication. यहाँ पे ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, व्हाट हैपन एग्जैक्टली कि जब आपका रिज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट होता है, वंस एचआर शॉर्टलिस्ट योर रिज्यूमे फॉर द इंटरव्यूज, सो दैट इज अ सॉफ्ट कॉपी रिज्यूमे। मतलब आपका रिज्यूमे जो है डाउनलोड करता है, whether it's a portal or whether that person get it from the by mail or through the WhatsApp. So वो जो शॉर्टलिस्ट करता है रिज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट करने के बाद एचआर व्हाट एचआर दे डू इट एक्चुअली, वो सारे रिज्यूमे को द कंपनी के पोर्टल के ऊपर अपलोड कर देते हैं। सपोज आई एम एच आर पर्सन इन विप्रो, I shortlisted 5 resume from the different sources for one opening. So what I will do first, I will first upload all this resume to the company portal Wipro. Wipro के पोर्टल पे मैं उसको लेके जाऊं. Okay. Why I do this particulars, why upload the resume to company portals? Because to avoid any kind of duplications, like क्योंकि ऐसा हो सकता है कि the same opening is there with one other HR. अब वो HR को ने भी आपका resume ले लिया. See, every person have this kind of target assigned. हर एक को एक जो work है वो targeted work है. So I am also an HR person, like no, that is for that particular project. One, and in my team 2-3 members also assigned the same projects. तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि मैंने आपका प्रोफाइल को अपलोड कर दिया विप्रो पोर्टल. सो नाउ दिस in this way the other person will not shortlist your resume and your resume, because this is already there in a records. वो उसके records में है तो दोबारा दूसरा उसको यूज नहीं करेगा. Okay, so this first thing what I do it, that I upload your resume to the portal. और वहां पे एक ट्रैकर सिस्टम होता है. वहां पे एक रिज्यूमे अपलोड करने के बाद दैट सिस्टम इटसेल्फ मेक एन इंपॉर्टेंट रिकॉर्ड्स. वहां पे एक रिकॉर्ड बन जाता है उसमें कि दैट इज जो इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें होती हैं, because that way that your records and your resume reach to the next level. Suppose you get in a first screening, you get shortlisted. आप shortlisted होगे. Now I have to forward this particular record and resume to the manager. तो managers को मैंने record भेजना है. So manager will check that also online. तो resume को सबसे पहले मुझे अपलोड करना है, और अपलोड करने के बाद उसमें सारे रिकॉर्ड्स को डालने. That your qualification, that your current salary, expected salary, that is your notice period, okay, your communication level, your confidence level, your behaviors, your attitude, that everything, like no, that is in a record itself. I have to mention all this information, right? एक तो आपकी information होगी, and basis of the overall interviews, that is all comments will be written there. वहां पे comments लिखा जाएगा along with all these records. So overall your confidence level is what? That is a rating होगा वहां पे out of 1 to 10. Overall communication, confidence, behaviors, okay, ये सारे record. And once like no, that is a interview will get over, I will remark to that that profile is shortlisted in a first screening. So out in a 5 resume, 3 persons are shortlisted. In a 5 interview, 3 persons are shortlisted, 2 they are not. So that record will reach to the manager side. वो managers के पास जाएगा, technical managers. अब यहाँ पे क्या है कि because your resume is there in a portal, so आपका resume already portal पे है, so you will not receive the other interview calls to the duration of 3 months in case you are rejected in a final offer. Whether the first screening or the second technical round. If you get rejected, so that in duration of 3 months, you will not receive a call from the company because your record is there in the portal. तो 3 महीने के बाद फिर वो records को remove करेंगे and then you may receive the call to the organizations this way. So ये important है. This is a policy actually, rejection policy का ये condition. इंटरव्यू में कैसे अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करना है, हाउ यू हैव टू बी प्रेजेंट ऑन कॉल. सी ऑन कॉल पे ही अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाती है. व्हेन यू स्पीक टू समवन, व्हेन सपोज व्हेन यू डायल टू मी और व्हेन आई डायल टू यू, यदि आप मुझे डायल करते हैं या मैं आपको डायल करता हूँ, सपोज यू डायल टू योर फ्रेंड और समवन, so you get to know like in certain duration in a first in a 1 or 2 line itself you get to know whether the person is in a happy mood or sad mood, whether the person is tensed for something. मतलब आप पूछते हो उनसे कि what happened today, you look so tensed, you look so happy, what happened. ये कमेंट्स होता है ना, जब आप किसी पे कॉल पे बात होती है तो ये दिन स्टार्टिंग लाइक नो दैट इज अ कमेंट्स और काइंड ऑफ इंप्रेशन दैट कम्स टू योर माइंड, किसी के भी माइंड में आ जाते हैं कॉल पे. ओके, सो दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. सो इन इंटरव्यू इटसेल्फ यू हैव टू बी, हाउ यू हैव टू हैंडल इट. तो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ मेंटेन द पॉजिटिव एंड हेल्दी कम्युनिकेशन. यस, स्पीक कॉन्फिडेंटली, give a positive and honest answers. Yes, you have to be. It's look like no, you are sincere, you are serious. It's look that you're quite like no that you're very positive, right? Quite active. Up active. It's not a passive and that slow. It's a in a very passive manner or in a low confidence, low pitch. It's look like no, you're so dull type. No one will accept this. कोई accept क्यों करे? Why somebody will accept you? Why somebody will take an it's an interest to you? कोई आपको interest क्यों लेगा आपके ऊपर? So this is important. To speak confidently, give positive and honest answers, sound enthusiastic, and show willingness to learn. Yes, this is important. ये बहुत ही important है, ये याद रखना. कोई भी like no, how somebody like to you, why somebody dislike to you. कोई क्यों आपको like करता है, क्यों dislike करता है. So in a 1 minute, in a 60 seconds, that is a 60 seconds, it's very important because that gradually increase, would gradually increase करेगा. Otherwise immediately person will disconnect you. Suppose you dial to me and I took your calls and that time I'm busy to something and I'm addressing to you, मैं आपको address भी कर रहा हूँ and I'm also engaged to something. So other person will say like, no, this person is not attentive. He's not like, no, he's not attentive. He's not like, no, that is a focus to my call. He's also engaged to something. तो वो मुझे मेरी कॉल को डिस्कनेक्ट करेगा because he doesn't have the time to speak much. वहां पे क्या है कि उसके पास 5 resume is there and 1 opening is there. Maybe 10 resume is there and 1 opening there. 10 रिज्यूमे है और एक ही ओपनिंग है वहां पे. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, यू हैव टू क्वालिफाई दिस ऑल लाइक नो, यू हैव टू बी क्वालिफाइड टू दिस 10 रिज्यूमे, 10 रिज्यूमे. अब आपके में इसी बैच में से सपोज 10 रिज्यूमे इज देयर, it's given to the HR and that 1 opening is there in a Pune and Mahindra and Mahindra, Tech Mahindra, and the 10 resume is given to the HR. So 10 and 1 opening is there. So it's why the HR will advise you or will say to you that it's look like no, you're not serious to this interview. It's look like no, you're not ready for the interviews. So I will give a call next time to you. No one will say like this to you. कोई भी आपको ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा. आपको जो है यहाँ पे आपको जो है ये चीज बहुत जरूरी है. Speak confidently, give positive and honest answers, sound enthusiastic, show willingness to learn. देखो यहाँ पे क्या है कि क्योंकि दिस इज अ फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट फॉर यू टू क्वालिफाई द जॉब, एंड बाय एनी हुक एंड क्रुक it's important for you to qualify the job, because जॉब क्वालिफाई करेंगे तभी तो नेक्स्ट में कुछ करेंगे। मतलब अभी तो आप जॉबलेस, यू आर नॉट इन a जॉब actually, you are struggling for a job, you are looking for a job, you want job as soon as possible because there's a gap is there in your past, that is a pressure from the family is there, you also tensed and insecure about your career, बहुत सारी challenges हैं अभी। Anyway, you have to, like, no, that you decided, no, I have to be in a job, I have to qualify the job, I have to go to the job locations and to qualify the job and to grow to this industry, मुझे जाना है, मुझे जॉब लेना है, फिर मुझे ग्रो करना है। ये आपका पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव है, दिस इज योर ऑब्जेक्टिव। You are 500 kilometers, 700 kilometers, 1000 kilometers from the job location. You know, like, no, what challenges is there to qualify the job? कि ऐसा तो नहीं है कि आप अपने होम लोकेशन में millions of people that they are available at this current time to the job location, and they struggle every day to find the job opportunity. They keep on find that job in a Google, in a Naukri, in a Sign, every, like, no, that all platforms. They walk for the walk down to the organization, वो घूमते रहते हैं अपने resume लेकर के। They dial to 10, and every day they find something and try and dial to the 10 people, 15 people for the interviews. They struggle like this. तो आपका क्या काम है? आपका जो है, आपको तो जॉब लेना है, but anyway you have to be in a job. तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि यहाँ पे जो चीजें रिक्वायर्ड है उसी के उसको यूज करना है, रेस्ट चीजों को अवॉइड करना है। तो क्रॉस क्वेश्चन को अवॉइड करना है, क्रॉस क्वेश्चन को अवॉइड करना है। यहाँ लिखा हुआ है HR स्क्रीनिंग इज नॉट ए टेक्निकल डिबेट, ये कोई डिबेट नहीं है। आस्क पोलाइटली इफ नीडेड, यदि कुछ चीजों की रिक्वायरमेंट है, दैट इज यू हैव टू बी वेरी पोलाइट। इट्स लुक लाइक नो दैट यू वांट to understand this particulars, even like no you are so interested to join, आपको join करना है, but you want like know that is some information to that matter. Do not argue, do not challenge policies. अब क्या है कि कंपनी क्या बोलेगी कि लाइक नो दैट इज सपोज यू हैव रिसीव अ कॉल एंड द एचआर सेड लाइक नो दैट इज इन दिस पोजीशन यू हैव टू वर्क इन 24/7 support, and that we do not provide any convince, you have to be manage your convince, right? अब ये लॉजिकली क्या है कि 24/7 सपोर्ट में है और कन्वेंस नहीं दे रहा है, तो आपका जॉब टाइमिंग 2 PM 2 AM इन द नाइट नहीं होगा। इट्स नॉट लाइक नो दैट यू बी कॉल्ड एट 2 AM इन द नाइट। ऐसा तो नहीं है कि रात के 2 बजे आपको बुलाया जाए। So that is in your mind how I will reach to the company at 2 AM in the night. रात के 2 बजे से सीधी शिफ्ट है, so I will go. No, it's not like this. यदि ऐसा है तो कंपनी will definitely provide you the pick and drop. But if the HR has not informed you that there is no pick and drop, it means the job timing is that is to managing to that particular time is possible. How this is, suppose your job timing is 10 PM in the night, रात के 10 बजे से 10 PM in the night to 6 AM in the night morning. तो रात के 10 बजे पहुंचना है, so you can start at 7:30 or 8 AM 8 PM in the night. So that is a time when that is a public transport is very much possible there ना, ऑटो अवेलेबल है, बसेस अवेलेबल है, मेट्रोज अवेलेबल है, so there is no challenge. But आप बोलोगे sir like no how to reach an organization 10 PM in the night, so that your challenge, so they in their policy it's not there. If you speak like this, the HR will take you in a negative, and that that is a ended call for you. अब वहां पे आपके लिए वो कॉल तो एंड हो गया। Keep the conversation smooth and professional. You are getting it? Hello? समझ में आ रही बात?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is important.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, like that, uh, I have noticed that those who receive their interviews on their regular day or alternate day basis, they do not keep the records. वो records रखते नहीं. When HR that Priya ma'am asked how many calls you have received, sir, I have I have received the 5 calls. So what is the record of the 5 calls? So, some interview happens, but not they ask one question, 2 questions, and nothing happened much, madam. And now I'm not getting a calls. ये kind of comments होते हैं. So what are the company to who कौन सी company that list down the company those who contacted you that HR has contacted you. आपके पास कोई record है जो HR ने आपसे call बातचीत की है कोई record है? No, actually I have not noticed to that. I have not noted down to that. Why you have not noted down to that? क्यों नहीं इसको note किया? You are serious for the interviews. You are tensed about the job. So why you have not noted down to that HR name, that company name, that all some question that those who that you face to that, जो आपने face किया है, आपने उसको note क्यों नहीं किया? So this situation it's there. ये चीजें आती हैं. So ये important है. Whenever you appear to the interviews, whenever you handle attend the interviews, you make a note of that. उसका note बनाइए. You should have the idea that I have attended the 5 interviews. One that is there with the CMS IT services, one is there with the team computers, third is a progressive information, and that is a client. The payroll is a Wipro. Payroll is the progressive, and the provider is a Wipro. Client was a Maruti Suzuki. One interview call was there with this organization. So in all this organization, HR name was this. They asked me this few questions. So questions, HR name, company name, profile, that should be in a record. वो रखना चाहिए. That you maintain the records. As you are serious for the job, for your career, you're tensed. God help to those who help themselves. It's a very popular quote. ये बहुत ही popular quote है. God help to those. भगवान उसकी हेल्प करता है जो खुद अपनी हेल्प करता है. You should take it this way, how it's very easy for you that you are attending interviews at your home location in a very comfort zone. You're not struggling at all in any कोई भी condition में आपने struggle नहीं किया. In the past, what you have done it, what you have handled and what you have faced is different, but this time it's not like this. सारी चीजें managed हो रही, सारी चीजें आपके favor में, and you are not bothered, you are not tensed too. आप tensed नहीं हो. So how this is wrong? ये कितनी तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये सारी चीजों को आपको नोट करना पड़ेगा, because definitely the backend team will ask to you this particulars. यहाँ पे लिखा number 9 point, accept or manage the interview smartly. Accept and manage का मतलब क्या होता है? Sometime may be possible, or maybe this is possible that you attended the interview and that you're not at somewhere marketplace, आप market में, or that you are there in somewhere in attending some party or something. आप market में किसी gathering में हैं, and that immediate and you attended that time on interviews. तो आपको क्या करना है? उसको ऐसा नहीं है कि आप उसको avoid करो. ये टाइम आप यस उस समय ऐसा नहीं कि आप बोलो कि सर आई एम नॉट फ्री एट दिस टाइम, आई एम एंगेज विद समथिंग. you will not say like this directly, and will not see, it's not looks that you are not attending the interviews because you are somewhere else, right? Because that HR will not connect you the next time, वो दोबारा आपसे connect नहीं करेगा. तो यहाँ पे क्या है कि आपको इसको बताना है कि that it's very unfortunate that you there in marketplace this time. You are quite interested for the interviews. You are very interested for the interviews, right? You are looking at something that this opportunity, but at this time you at marketplace or somewhere, so you are unable to attend the interviews, right? You can request to the HR. You can request to the HR to reschedule these interviews. And in a very politely, you have to say like this. Okay, आपको उसमें उसको inform करना पड़ेगा that I'm quite ready for the interview, madam, but actually at this time I'm in marketplace. That is a background noise is there. So I will request you to please reschedule this interview to the next 1 hour if possible. Otherwise, if you allow me, that I will call you back in the next 1 hour. I'm ready for this interviews. आपको उसको बताना पड़ेगा like no, you are looking a job, you are tensed, like no, you are looking a job, you are quite serious. So आपके ये note से maybe the HR will connect you to understand, okay, this person is quite confident, he is quite serious. So he will connect to you the next time. Directly इसको avoid करोगे तो इसका मतलब है कि यहाँ पे दिक्कत हो जाएंगे आपको. Because that person will not connect to you the next time. Voice modulation, देखिए voice का command बहुत जरूरी है. Voice modulation, that how you have the control and command to your voice, because it's only matters to you. It's only matters to you. Voice modulation. Voice modulation के लिए मैं आपसे request कर रहा हूं कि आप अपने प्रोफाइल के ऊपर you simply be very focused to your like no profile and follow to the advice and guidelines. Make a notes of your answer sheet, answer जो भी answers हैं आपके उसके notes बनाइए and record your interview video as much as possible. Record your interview video as much as possible, once, twice, thrice, and listen that particulars, that audio and video format. Practice करनी होगी. To perform, you have to be engaged in practice. कैसे, यदि किसी भी प्रोग्राम को आपको यदि आप परफॉर्म करना है, किसी प्रोग्राम में ऑन स्टेज आपको परफॉर्म करना है, किसी प्रोग्राम में आपको परफॉर्म करना है इन फ्रंट ऑफ द ऑडियंस, तो उसके लिए प्रैक्टिस करनी होती है. द प्रैक्टिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू परफॉर्म वेल. It's not like no, you have written something and you record it once and twice and that is enough. And that also you got pressurized to record because the backend team, the placement team, they have instructed you that anyway you have to share the interview video first. Otherwise, you will not process your interview calls. तो आप प्रेशर में आप रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हो, ऐसा नहीं है. You have to perform. To perform that, you have to be practiced. You know, like it's very simple. There's no like no that is a इसके पीछे कोई ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ये तो actual part है. For anything like no, if you have to perform, you have to practice. तो आप practice करोगे, so you will gain that kind of confidence level. Your voice become natural. वो एक लगेगा कि हाँ ये एक customize नहीं है, reading format में नहीं है. You understood to that particulars. You are in a job actually. तो practice करना पड़ेगा. तो ये सारी चीजें आपको है, ये चीजें जो वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन में, ये जो भी इन सेट ऑफ चीजें हैं ये तभी आती हैं जब आप इसको रिकॉर्ड करोगे. इफ यू नॉट रिकॉर्ड, मे बी यू आर टू फास्ट, टू स्लो. Maybe your voice is in a high tone or low tone. Maybe like no, you're not clear to that. You're confused on some some sentence or some answers. तो आप किसी क्वेश्चन आंसर्स में कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं. You're not clear to that. Maybe your voice it's reach to the other person. वो पहुंचता है that is in a low tone or higher tone or slow or fast. ये हो सकता है, इसकी पूरी संभावना है. Possibility is very high. So voice modulation. If you have the command and control to your voice, this only be possible once you practice. Your first HR screening call is your entry gate. Yes, HR screening call में mostly लोग disqualify होते हैं. It's not 50-50. ये 50-50 नहीं है. Suppose one opening is there and 10 resume is there for the 10. So HR has a maximum possibility to disqualify maximum people. उसके बाद पॉसिबिलिटी ज्यादा है टू डिस्क्वालीफाई द मैक्सिमम पीपल इन ऑल द ग्राउंड्स. टेक्निकल ग्राउंड, सॉफ्ट स्किल ग्राउंड, बिहेवियर ग्राउंड्स. तो 10 में से वो 4 लोगों को ही सिलेक्ट करेगा, तो कितने परसेंट हो गए? 60%. इट्स नॉट ए 50, 60%, मे बी 70%. HR will shortlist very like no 1 or 2 or 3 only for the one opening, 3 out of 10. And then manager will select 1 in all this, like in 3 for the final selection, that offer confirmation. यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, 1 good attempt can lead to your career breakthrough. So yeah, it's like this. Okay, I said like the maximum people they disqualify to the first screening interviews. I have the like that is record sheet where that comment is there, sir. I have attended the Priya ma'am said like no, he attended the 20 screening interviews, sir, and that only the 2 technical round happens. So how this performance is so poor? मतलब कर ही नहीं पा रहा है. Out of 20 interviews that he attended, only the 2 technical rounds. So what happened about the 18 interview calls? और यहाँ तो ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई false interview हो रहा है. It's not like that the false interview is ongoing. So that your comment is there, sir, that what happened like that I attended the calls and that HR asked me 1 question, 2 question, and this way like no that things stopped. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. There is no feedback. So that in 1 or 2 question that you got rejected, reject हो गए आप. And just notice like no why you are rejected. So these are the 10 points that you have to follow. Timing, you can take a screenshot if you want. ऑनबोर्डिंग का मैंने आपको इन्फॉर्म कर दिया है कि पहले रिज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट होता है, फिर HR स्क्रीनिंग राउंड होता है, फिर टेक्निकल राउंड होता है, फिर सिलेक्शन कंफर्मेशन मेल आता है अलॉन्ग विद द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, फिर ऑफर लेटर आता है आपके पास, ऑनबोर्डिंग फॉर्म आता है आपके पास, ऑफर लेटर ऑनबोर्डिंग फॉर्म आता है, उसके साथ ये सारे आपके और जो फॉर्म आते आपके पास आते हैं, एम्प्लॉयमेंट फॉर्म, BGV फॉर्म, PF फॉर्म, ESI फॉर्म. फिर एक इंडक्शन इनविटेशन मेल आता है आपके पास कि आपका इस डेट में आपका इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम्स होगा, फिर ज्वाइनिंग एंड ऑनबोर्डिंग होता है आपके पास. और इस तरह से आप ऑफिशियली ऑनबोर्ड एंड ज्वाइन कर जाते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. आपको मैंने इन्फॉर्म किया था कि जो कंपनी जो है विप्रो, HCL, IBM, TCS, ये सब जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, ये कैसे काम करती हैं। मे बी आपको हाउ दे वर्क एक्चुअली, मे बी इट्स नॉट, मे बी मैंने ये नई चीजें बताई थी। आई एम कंफ्यूज कि ये बताया गया था कि नहीं। सो लेट मी इन्फॉर्म दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑल्सो टू यू now, like now that what in that in a in this two records जो आपको बताया गया है कि that how you have to handle the interviews, that is all tips. Any question from your side related to this particular? Any questions? Any question on this matter? या हायरिंग प्रोसेस जो आपको बताया गया है कि कंपनी में जो आपकी इंटरव्यू टू ऑनबोर्डिंग प्रोसेस में क्या है? So in this two things which you have discussed today, any question on this matter? Yes, Kalpesh.
सर जब इंटरव्यू कॉल आएगा तो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये रोल के लिए आए?
नहीं, जो स्क्रीनिंग इंटरव्यू है उसमें तो कोई इंफॉर्मेशन आती नहीं है। स्क्रीनिंग
अच्छा,
इंटरव्यू में दैट इज देयर इज नो प्रायर इंफॉर्मेशन, लिखा है नो प्रायर अलर्ट फ्रॉम एचआर, नो ईमेल बिफोर कॉल, नो व्हाट्सएप मैसेज, नो शेड्यूल टाइम।
ओके, क्योंकि जैसे रिज्यूमे में मेंशन किया है टेक्निकल सपोर्ट इंजीनियर, सो उसके रिगार्डिंग ही इंटरव्यू कॉल्स आते हैं कि या दूसरे रोल के भी आते हैं?
नहीं, उसी के लिए जब आपने अप्लाई किया है जिस पोजीशन के लिए, उसी के लिए आएगा। यू
ओके,
अप्लाइड
तो
फॉर द
उसी के
टेक्निकल
लिए हमको
सपोर्ट
रेडी रहना है।
इंजीनियर्स, सो डेफिनेटली आपके लिए उसी के लिए रेडी रहना है। जब आपका रिज्यूमे सर्कुलेट हो रहा है, when like no that backend team, the placement team will circulate to the resume to the various platform, to the company HR, so definitely you will receive the call to that matters only, उसी पोजीशन के लिए आपके पास आएगा।
ओके सर।
क्योंकि कंपनी को क्या इंफॉर्मेशन चाह रहा है कि दिस लाइक नो while sharing the resume, HR comments to that this they are ready for the interviews, they are available for the interviews, they are ready for the interviews, they can join immediately, these are the, ये सारे few comments चाहते हैं उनके साथ। इवन आपसे ये एक्नॉलेजमेंट नहीं लिया जा रहा है, लाइक नो द प्रिया मैम एंड द सती मैम एंड द बैक एंड टीम, दे डू नॉट टेक द एक्नॉलेजमेंट वेदर यू विल ज्वाइन इमीडिएटली और विल टेक टाइम ऑफ 15 days or 10 days on your behalf. They say like no, that you will join immediately to the organization, you are looking a job this time, you are ready for the interviews, you are technically sound to the like no to that areas, मतलब आपको सारी चीजें मालूम है। Any question, anything else?
नो सर, बस एक ही था।
Yeah, Akash.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Akash.
Sir, what is the business type of the Eugen Technoserve Private Limited?
That I will inform to you. eVision TechnoServe is not there. eVision Technolab Private Limited is there.
Yes, sir, Eugen Technolab Private Limited.
Yeah, just forget the eVision TechnoServe. That is a eVision Technolab is there. I will inform this
Okay,
particular.
sir. In the resume, they mentioned the what is the business type of the
No,
client
that
company, but
I'm
not they
informing.
mention.
I'm informing this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
See, possibility is very high. 2-3 days before, I had received a call from one girl. किसी का एक मेरे पास आया, सर आई गॉट सेलेक्टेड इन कंपनी एंड दैट दे आर ऑफरिंग सैलरी ऑफ 12 lakhs, 12 लाख की सैलरी ऑफर कर रहे हैं मुझे। लेट मी शो यू दैट देयर कम्युनिकेशन। Probably from mobile phone, it's get deleted something. Let me check. So she said like, no, I got selected in a company and they're offering the salary of 12 lakhs. So I said like, no, it's good. Like, no, you have no offers. She said like, no, sir, I'm in interviews, 2-3 interviews, which are also in a process. तो एक तो मेरे पास ऑफर आ गया है और मुझे आगे भी मैं देख रही हूँ. And that the current organization is a Cognizant where she is working. Current organization जो है Cognizant है जिसमें वो काम कर रही है. So I said like, no, in a Cognizant that 6 months before in the same Cognizant one girl, she got selected in Microsoft with the 19 lakhs of salary. So she said like, no, she is actually, sir, you've forgotten, she is my elder sister. वो मेरी बड़ी बहन है. And both they are actually, from the BSc normal graduation, that they had done the graduation from Delhi University College. And that first job they had in a same service desk position. I'm trying to check like whether that. Let me check whether. So possibility is high, very high, to switch like to get a good offers in coming days. मतलब आगे अच्छे ऑफर्स आने की 100% संभावना है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि नहीं मिलेगा आपको जॉब. Let me show you. I checked. देखो मैं दिखा रहा हूँ आपको. Her name is Sunaina actually. Team might contact you for the BGV in the coming week. Please do respond. Okay. Please check with your HR. Checked innovative no found. मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा कि मेरे पास कोई बिजी भी नहीं आया आपका background verification. Which company you have been selected for? Automate North technical support, 12 lakhs of salary. Heartily congratulations on securing such a big offers. तो यहाँ लिखा है इसने. मैंने यहाँ लिखा था Parul had 1 year of experience at Concentric and working with the Microsoft Intune. She received 3 job offers and ultimately qualified for the Microsoft where she secured a salary package of 19 lakhs. She is my sister. यहाँ पे देखो लिखा हुआ. You able to see the screen or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I will
sir.
apply for the Microsoft offer, trying for the few more interviews. ये एक्सपीरियंस लेटर है और इसका जो है 2023 she had in a first offer 2023 का है. मीन्स 2 years में इसकी जो है पोजीशन अराउंड 12 lakhs और मे बी ये हायर पैकेज में भी चला जाए. नाउ आई एम शोइंग रिज्यूमे एक्चुअली. ये रिज्यूमे है. that third 2022 to 2023, it's written that she has worked to the service desk engineer. First job she qualified with this organization and a service support engineer. Now senior technical advisor. Now this is okay. तो ये important है कि आप means there's a huge growth is there. 2 years and a salary package of 12, and that she's expecting that it's reached to the something more, because in the same state her sister she qualified the job in a 2 to 3 years time, and that is in a job in a Microsoft as an Intune specialist and a 19 lakhs की salary. So I have like that other examples also. मेरे पास दूसरे examples भी हैं. Why I'm showing this at this time? ये मैं क्यों show कर रहा हूँ आपको? Why I'm informing this particular? Because यहाँ पे क्या है? यहाँ पे मैं इसलिए आपको ये show कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये recent communication है. This is recent communication. Okay. So possibility is there. Now, how many sessions you are assigned on a daily basis? I think 3 sessions which are assigned to you. What is your session time today? कौन सा session आपके पास assigned है? The technical session. What are the session which are assigned to you?
3 है सर, एक 10 to 12 है, फिर 12 से 2 है,
2,
फिर इवनिंग में
6:30.
6:30 to 8:30.
Okay, so fine.
सर इंटरव्यू कॉल्स कब स्टार्ट होंगे, मतलब ये खत्म होने के बाद?
ये हो जाएगा next 4 to 5 days में. Like once it's done, we require your interview video. First, we
Okay.
require interview video. Basis of the interview video performance, we will initiate your profile further. मतलब interview video हमें requirement है. So that is just
उसके
practice.
बाद ही इंटरव्यू कॉल
तभी
स्टार्ट होंगे?
Yes.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
Now just understand about the organization, company के बारे में Your one session is scheduled actually, that is a technical session with the Prince sir. So tomorrow actually that we have decided to schedule your session to the 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 11:30 because your technical is also scheduled at this time. So tomorrow I will discuss all the 22 questions which are as given to you, and that you replied to that with some answers. So I will check first through all your answers, and I will check like now everybody their answers because I was in leave of 4 days. So as today I will check like now your answer sheet, and tomorrow like now on that basis of the understanding that how you have written all the answers, फिर जो है कल वो सारी डिस्कस होंगी. The 22 question which was given in a Google Sheet. So you can leave the session and you can join the technical. That is a Prince Kumar Singh. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
sir. Yes.
so Prince
Okay, sir.
said, hello, sir.
Yes.
So Prince sir said like that, join to the Ganesha section, leave now, like that.
Okay, fine. I'm informing to the Priya ma'am, like now that to schedule to inform the Prince sir to continue his session. You can join like now to the Prince sir session now from your panel.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.